Self-center has a very basic law. Structure determines function. Our structure can be made up of many ingredients. It isn't the ingredients that counts, it is the structure itself. So structure determines function. We have to be restructuralized. We have many parts that came into existence in order to get us through this risk system or the dark ages. In order to get through this one-arm paper hanger business, we had to make a lot of detours, a lot of this, that, the other thing to survive. We are no longer in the simplex where we have two polar bodies, and we've been there since the inception of self-center, which was in 1968. And now we are making our transition into the triune, or the tree. Which means we no longer depend upon water, aqua vita. We depend upon the physical, and the physicist is altogether different than the chemical table. Altogether different. I know I'm speaking somewhat technically here, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Meaning that in the spirit, or the triune, is air. Air. But when we live in the simple, I need lungs with which to breathe. But when I live in the triune, it is my nose that breathes, and my lungs will disappear. Now when we became Israelites, and we lived 1,400 feet below sea level, we needed new apparatuses within us in order to function. The nose doesn't function so well on a desert, and so lungs had to be created. Sweetbreads such as the thymus and so forth and so on, the pancreas, the spleen, the liver, and above all the kidneys. Yeah. And who are the kidneys? The kidneys is the goat. Because the young of the goat are called kids. But the kidneys and the goat have an ability to make people follow them. Even the sheep follow them. Oh yeah. And when sheep have to be taken to the slaughter, they use a goat to take the sheep to slaughter. That's our kidneys. We have to get rid of all that is causing us trouble. And this takes time. It will not have the spare ribs, that is, the false ribs down here that protect the so-called coda equina. Yeah, that's what it's doing. You will not have lungs because the nose is made to breathe, not the lungs. They will disappear. You will not have the liver because the liver is a toxifier, because when we eat in our new state, we take all elements that are in that food and break them right down to the nitty-gritty, and when we need them, we just call upon them and it will make whatever repairs that are necessary. So we got rid of the kidneys, we're getting rid of the liver, getting rid of the lungs. I am going through a complete metamorphosis, and I will have a whole new structure.
Heather.
Can he expand a little bit on what he means as far as the metamorphosis and that things are coming to an end? And is that personal bodily stuff? Is that world? Is that communities? What is that?
Are you speaking about the metamorphosis?
Yeah.
And could you maybe explain that a little bit more? You said things are coming to an end.
Yeah.
And she's wondering what you mean by that.
To an end, not to the end, to the end of the system. You following? The system is wrong right now. Having a liver is wrong. Having the immune system is wrong. That's what we're coming to the end of.